even entertain the notion that he's slipping away because he's homesick for this godforsaken place. What's going on?
I think he recognizes the picture of Uncle Hingelblatter's farm.
Oh, my God! Then he is homesick! I'm a murderer! I'm...
Hi, Ma.
Hi, Dorothy. Bye, Dorothy.
Ma, come back. I want to sit and have a little talk.
Why?
Come on now. Would it hurt to spend...
Coming from the airport any minute. Oh, my God, that's him. Oh,
How does the dressing room look?
oh, who cares? How do I look?
Welcome, Mr. Ma.
Thanks, Dorothy.
Give me those. What are you doing here?
I had an hour to kill before work. I thought I'd swing by to meet Mr. Hollywood.
What? He's perfect. He's absolutely perfect. I cannot believe a man like that would be interested in Rose.
Well, I guess he's not perfect after all.
That's right, Dorothy. Thank you. I feel so much better.
We're living with Robin Givens.
Music. Did they land on their feet during the dismount? Different people have different strengths. It's just impossible to tell, but anything over a 9 is excellent.
Over a 9?
I always heard psychiatrists could read your mind, but he didn't do that.
Because there's nothing in your mind to read.
Well, anyway, I liked him. He was very understanding.
Pay me $85. I'll be understanding. Well, that could be fun. What do you say, Dorothy?
I don't think so. I haven't been to the track in 15 years.
Oh, go on, Dorothy. Take her. It'll be a fun afternoon, and Rose can memorize a horse.
I'd rather not.
Oh, Dorothy, please, come on, be a pal. I'd do it for you.
Why can't you go by yourself?
I'm afraid to go to the track by myself.
Oh, wait. No, honey, she won't budge. Oh, Rose, I don't think we're going to be able to move it.
Dorothy, if the Egyptians built the pyramids, now we can move this toilet.
Fine, get me 20,000 Hebrews and I'll have it out of here.
Oh, come. At Shady Pines. I can't remember, but I know I did it. I must have. I'm going to prison.
Okay, you can borrow mine. But please be careful with them. They're a gift.
Ma, why don't we make that phone call from the kitchen?
Rose, it's over. I'm a free...
These people, and you're all going to Cancun?
Yeah, one of them has a condo down there.
Ma, you were listening at the door last night, weren't you?
No, I swear on your father's grave. Or what used to be your father's grave. Now it's a Duena Schnitzel. But he always liked a pup, so I never made a fuss.
Ma,
The communion dress. I was there for you when you needed a prom dress. I was there for you when you needed a wedding dress. And frankly, I'm sick of it. Buy your own damn dress. I'll be over at Mildred's.
Rose Nyland?
No, and if I start acting like her
And when the time's right, see you at my place.
Ma, Mr. Hernandez has to go.
I'm meeting the wife and kids.
Ruth was on that date, and wouldn't you know, we ran out of gas on exactly the same spot. And George said, Blanche, why don't you look behind that tree? So I did, and there was a basket with candles and wine and 2 long-stem glasses and a big blanket.
What's wrong, Dorothy?
Ma, you were right again. He was just using me.
Sit down, pussycat. I want to tell you something.
You give. Last time a man had me over a barrel. I was at a keg party at the marina.
Blanche, we have a guest.
Oh.
Hi, Al.
Hi, girls. Why don't you pour yourself some champagne? We're celebrating Al's retirement.
So you finally went through with it, huh, Al? Yep. Ma, what are you doing?
Living. Pardonnez-moi.
I just can't study with the noise.
Fine, I'll stop breathing.
Look, I haven't studied since David arrived. My test is...
European girls don't shave under their arms.
Is that true?
They just let it all hang out.
Really?
Bushy as can be.
Well, what do they look like in a strapless dress?
Like Milton Berle. Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's perfect. You catch 'em, you clean 'em. Blanche, aren't you embarrassed going through all this subterfuge just to get a man?
A man? I'm planning on getting a 6-month supply.
Oh, hi, Blanche.
It's up.
So what? I'm old. I'm supposed to be colorful.
I'm gonna miss her.
Me too.
Me too.
I'm not going to stand for it. I am going to march in there right now and tell her we need her every bit as much as that old Phil does.
Oh, Blanche, for...
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. It's all those other people.
Was there some kind of accident? No, don't tell me. If I get upset, I'll eat.
What happened, Rose?
They closed the center.
Not your grief counseling center.
No, the Kennedy Space Center. She wanted to be the first Lutheran on the moon.
Rose, you're out of the job.
Can I fix you some breakfast, honey?
No, thanks. Oh, I just feel terrible. If I'm gonna spend the night tossing and turning, at least I want to wake up smelling like aftershave.
Me, and I love her, and we want to get married.
I'm sorry, Daddy. Seems like every time I'm trying to help you, it just turns out you don't need me.
No, that's not true. The reason Margaret and I came down here in the first place is because we do need you. We need your blessing on our marriage.
Oh, Blanche, that's not what concerns us.
It's not?
We're concerned about losing you.
Oh, right.
Well, I don't want to lose you either. Wait a minute, I have a wonderful idea. Why don't
Horowitz anyway. I want someone to arrest David Hoffman's dentist.
Oh, Rose, honey, I have a date. Do you plan to use your silver bangle bracelet tonight?
I plan to spend the evening reorganizing my recipe file.
Oh, are you going to dress for the occasion, or can I borrow the bracelet?
All yours.
Thank you.
Rose, honey, I have a date tonight, so I'm borrowing your pearly.
My husband was a fan. Not of the cigars, the boxes. We used to keep all our fine cutlery in one.
Blanche was right. She said you were incorrigible.
I guess I deserve it. I always say she's a cheap slut.
Maybe we better be going.
Yes, it was.
To take things slow and have an old-fashioned romance.
Take things slow. An old-fashioned romance? How does all this make you feel?
Like a lady.
Ma, why are you still here? You were supposed to have your checkup with Dr. Siegel this morning.
Oh, you didn't hear about Dr. Siegel.
Hear what?
I'm not going.
Ma, you are impossible. Now, this is the third appointment you've missed.
At my age, checkups can be dangerous to your health.
Dorothy, I'm getting tired of dating your mother.
I promise this is the last time this will ever happen.
Okay.
Coming, Ma.
Just one more thing.
What is it?
When we are through with dinner and she begins to pick her teeth.
I promise. I'll ask her to keep them in her mouth. I said go on.
Give him a break. He barely got it out once with a straight face.
What about me? Could I be a goddess too?
No. You are an Earth Mother.
Sweet. Guess it's time to turn in.
I guess.
You're not tired.
Not really.
Me neither. Do you feel like dancing?
Oh, I'd love to. I can be dressed and back in that ballroom in 10 minutes.
No, Rose, please.
Oh, don't be mad, Ma.
Get bent. We're gonna cream you.
Yeah.
We're gonna maul you.
Yeah.
We're gonna beat you into the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a rose and $50 for your dumbest Kaplan brother.
I'm not going.
Dorothy, your daughter's getting married.
I cannot be in the same room with him. I know I'll do something crazy and just ruin the whole wedding.
Blanche and I'll be right beside you. Nothing can happen.
I cannot do it.
All right, I've heard enough. We are talking about your daughter's wedding, Dorothy Zbornak. Now you get on your feet, get out that...
Oh,
You don't want the doctor to operate?
no.
Then it's settled. We'll do it here. Blanche, go boil some water and get me a pillow. Rose, sharpen my Ginsu knife. Dorothy, pick out a shoe you'd like to bite on.
You're not serious.
No, I'm just acting as stupid.
And even if people aren't listening.
He should have taken you with him.
Anyway, after he was fired, he worked for an iron company. He sold other things, but horseshoes were his specialty. He had a sense of humor about it. We couldn't pass a horse without Charlie saying, "Can I show you something?"
He and I took a bus to Palermo to look up our old friend Teresa DeFino. We spent 2 hours on the bus, another hour looking for her house. We finally find the house, knock on the door, and what do you know? She died.
Ma, it happens.
That morning.
Yeah, but I mean, aside from that, you and Augie really had a great time, huh?
Never did for me was getting all his sheep to lie down in a field and spell out my name.
Ma, call the police.
No. Rocco said he needs to talk to me and he's coming over.
Fine, I'll call the police.
If you do, Dorothy, I'll never speak to you again.
But Sophia...
That Beatle medley.
Next time I'm gonna stick with the material I know.
You mean you intend to go on with this?
Why not?
Honey, because they didn't like you. That's why not. You weren't any good.
Honey, I know I'm not any good.
Then I don't understand.
What?
And they'll even run your picture and let you use up to 100 words in your biography.
How do you know that?
Rumor.
Well, I suppose I could try it, but I could never, ever see myself going out with a man I met that way.
Honey, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Blanche, you make it sound like I'm the only woman in Miami. Well, I'd have gotten your rose, too, if my mother'd named me Violet.
Oh, Mr. Vaughn! Oh, Mr. Vaughn, did you hear about the cast change?
Kester.
Ronald Bromberg has come down with the flu. He won't be able to play the sheriff.
Well, who can take over the part?
Hello.
She's the only one in the cast.
I sure hope Dr. Parks can get those minks in the mood.
He's a wonderful vet. I'm sure he'll solve the problem.
Blanche, you're out of bed.
Mr. Terrific, I think that Lex Luthor and the Joker are harassing an old lady in the stairwell. Could you come in and melt them with your X-ray vision?
Mr. Terrific doesn't have X-ray vision.
Please, Rose, this is no time to point out his shortcomings. Mr. How's it going?
Dorothy, I've just had the most delightful conversation with Rose and Madge.
That's Blanche.
Oh, of course. However, I just remembered a previous engagement. I really have to go.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, at least let me walk you to your car.
She's outside. She's bartering with the cabbie, you know. Imagine a man who would take cash over a rooster.
Well, tell us now what brings you all to Florida.
Well, we are here to take our daughter back to Sicily for her wedding.
Yeah, but Gina came with you.
Gina is not our...
Well, it's not easy, you know. I have my job and I have responsibilities. I've never been invited.
Well, I'm inviting you. I have a huge house with servants and an ocean view. And Bert Convey shops in my grocery store.
Bert Convey. Why can't you marry him?
Well, you remember I told you Richard wanted to introduce me to his family? I thought it would be his little old gray-haired mama and his spinster aunt. Turns out he has 2 kids.
Well, Blanche, we've all got kids.
But these are 7 and 9. You all are around to change its diapers and clean up after it when it spits up and pees. I'd love to be a mother again.
Are you girls sure you really want to do this?
Oh, look, I know it's going to be a lot of work, but it'd be worth it to hear a baby's laugh around the house.
Oh, come on, let's do it.
What do you say, Ma?
What choice do I have if I say no? That lighthearted laughter, that devil-may-care attitude.
Sophia, when was Dorothy ever like that?
Never. I've been asking her these questions since she's 12.
Dorothy, you can't help it if you're dull and boring. God did that to give the world some variety. Otherwise, everybody'd be just like me. I just didn't want to face you after all those things I said.
Honey, I understand.
Well,
I understand why you were so upset.
I'm not really sure you do, Dorothy. You see, I threw myself at Ted, and he just... Dorothy, which one of these necklaces do you think looks better with this dress, this gold chain, or the pearls?
They both look nice, Blanche.
I'm just not sure about the pearls. Do you think pearls nestled in the ample cleavage revealed by my clinging low-cut gown somehow might suggest I'm nothing but a cheap, easy, good time?
They might.
That settles it. Pearls it is.
Checkmate.
Checkmate? I thought we were playing Yahtzee. Okay, that's a do-over.
No, that is not a do-over. You do this every time. Last time you thought it was checkers. Before that it was battleship. And twice you yelled out snake eyes.
Dorothy! You can come in now.
I thought the 2 of you would like some nice, cool lemonade.
Marvin is married to Sarah.
You don't get any lemonade.
Now I can call him what I want to.
If you don't mind, Blanche, I'd like to pay for lunch.
Oh, don't be silly, Swen.
I mean it. You gave me a great tour of the city today.
Your cousin Gunter will be happy to take baby, as well as the $100,000 that comes along with him.
I beg your pardon.
Uncle Hingelblatter was a very rich man, and he loved this pig dearly. That's why he left you $100,000 to make sure baby would be well taken care of.
Well, I take...
Oh, Frank, come on in. Ma, Frank Nan. Frank, my mother.
Hello, Frank.
Ma, Frank is directing the production of Henny Penny.
Well, not anymore, I'm not. One of the kids in the play came down with the measles. And because the audience is going to be children, too, the entire cast has been quarantined.
The thing about Guido Spirelli, I think maybe she went there to try to find him.
You're kidding? I know him like a book. I know his tastes, I know his tendencies, I know he hates humidity. And if I don't miss my guess, I could pinpoint his location exactly.
Oh, thank God.
He's someplace air-conditioned.
72.
Wait a minute. How much does he weigh now, Ma?
68.
Sorry, Coach Rose, I tried.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you said to take...
And then everybody would tickle each other until the whole family was throwing up together.
Oh, dear. I'm just so confused.
Oh, honey, listen. You need more time. I mean, right now you're too upset to make the right decision.
Okay. Ready to go to bed, Dorothy?
No, I'm gonna wait up for Ma. She's out with Rocco.
Oh, Dorothy, Sophia'll be fine. She's a grown woman. You can't wait up for her every night.
Oh, you're right. She's perfectly capable of taking care of herself. Hello?
Be dead than eat cantaloupe.
Hence the signal.
Dorothy, it's a miracle. But why would he try to contact me now? Oh, my God, it's the ring that Miles gave me. Oh, Charlie doesn't want me belonging to another man.
Blanche, just out of curiosity,
This food, except for the carrot raisin salad. I've never understood carrot raisin salad.
No, Mrs. Taylor, it's Flintstone, not Flintstein. Lovely neighbors you got there, mister.
No, get away. Go over there. Move.
Okay, take it easy.
I'll see you tomorrow, Blanche. Boy, this is really beginning to chafe.
were you able to get him to bed?
No.
Rose still in the closet with the camera?
Yes.
Maybe you'll get him tomorrow.
No. What to do about Al?
No, I'm just as confused as ever.
Rosa, impedisci il lavoro con I tuoi problemi, capisci?
Vincenzo says he thinks he has a solution to your problem.
Really? Well, translate for me, Sophia.
Well, I'm a little bit rusty, but I think he said, picture it. Sis, I don't like seeing you in pain. You still angry with me?
What for? For trying to stop your daughter from making a mistake?
Somebody has to. You kids get to be middle-aged. You think you know everything.
I don't care what you say. You were speeding.
Always a wreck the night before any welterweight Division B matchup at the local arena. Of course, I'm worried about Ma. How could you do this? How could you gamble with our money?
Let me tell you a story, Dorothy. Picture it.
Okay, Bernice and I had been separated emotionally for years when I met Dorothy, and right or wrong, I've never been anything but grateful that that happened. What else you want to know about me?
Sophia, I think it's time you stopped subjecting this nice man to the third degree.
Oh, thanks, Blanche.
Sophia, you feeling a little better?
Oh, my God,
I'm not dead. I'm resting.
Of course you're not dead.
Not yet.
Oh, Ma.
Don't, Mommy. Listen. Before you know it, I could be gone, and we won't have said some important stuff.
Okay. What about Dreyfus?
The other day, I thought he was lost, so I got a second dog, and then the first one came back.
Sophia, are you kidding me?
Come see for yourself.
Wow, 2 Dreyfuses.
No, 1 Dreyfus.
Hello, I'm Rose Nyland.
I'll save you some time. I don't wear Avon. I have a mop.
Tell him that we went up to Lover's Lane and that we necked.
Oh, well, then I'd have to smear my lipstick, you know, for effect.
Here, let me.
Sorry about that. You get so many weirdos when you run an ad in the newspapers. Please sit down. Well, are you ladies considering taking both rooms?
Oh, no, just me. Mother lives at the Shady Pines retirement home.
Oh, the Shady Pines. I know the Shady Pines is a lovely place.
It's a prison.
Ma getting sick was probably a good thing after all, because it made me see how great Stan is.
All right. What if this isn't what Stanley wants?
Excellent point. What about that, Dorothy?
If you had been there that night, you'd know that he feels exactly the same way about me.
Then how come he hasn't called off his wedding and told you he loves you?
Because...
Looking more handsome than I've ever seen him. Oh, black motorcycle boots. Skin-tight Levi's. A match in his mouth. And a white T-shirt with the sleeves rolled up to reveal his brand new Woody the Woodpecker tattoo.
You don't tell them their father's dead.
Now look, Big Daddy didn't sound sick when I talked to him. He was just missing me. And Virginia's always accusing me of not being there when the family needs me. This is just her way of getting me to rush home. Believe me, everything's fine.
Well, just the same, Blanche, I think I better go to Atlanta with you. Stage I never did with my husband.
Oh, Dorothy, what a thing to say.
Oh, my.
It's a mess.
We've been robbed.
Oh, boy. Shh, be quiet. They could still be here.
Who? The Supreme Court. Who? The robbers.
I'm ready for class.
You look like you're going to a cocktail party.
Sí, mucho bazumas.
Well, gracias, honey.
Hi, it's me, Stan. Come on in, Stan. Oh, so... 6 cakes of soap,
Dorothy, would you please speak to me?
1 can of cleanser.
No, I'm not going to get the cleanser until you talk to me. Oh, Dorothy, if you won't talk to me, how can I understand why you're angry with me?
Just coffee and a walk along the beach.
And what about it?
Oh, come on.
Dinner, Dorothy, was delicious.
My pleasure. Oh, I really enjoyed it too. In fact, I had such a good time, I forgot all about what's his name?
Fidel.
Oh, honey, I know what his name is.
No, I mean, there he is. And he has his arms around another woman.
Mama, you have to accept me for what I am. You have to stop trying to tell me how to run my life, otherwise I'm gonna have to leave again.
No, honey. Oh, you know, you're absolutely right. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, I love you just the way you are. Everlast.
I don't mean to poo-poo your old moon thing, but poo-poo.
No, Dorothy, there really is something going on here. But I mean, just look how the men are all flocking around you and totally ignoring me. It's nature gone loco.
Wait a minute, that's not so ridiculous. Dorothy has her own allure. She's...
Sophia, why are you in a priest's outfit?
Because I'm the one who's going to marry you.
But that doesn't make any sense.
What the hell do you want from me? It's your dream.
Come on, Rose, let's get you married, but I'm still not sure.
Oh, Rose, you can't disappoint your guests.
The guests, but I have to think of what's best for me.
That's only in real life, Rose. In a dream, you do what's best.
I can't believe it. I'm 50. I'm an old lady who hasn't accomplished a thing in her life.
You haven't accomplished a thing? You raised 3 kids during the Depression and always managed to have food on the table. You held down 2 jobs as far...
That's a great idea. I love what you made the last time. What was it called? Gherkinflunken?
Oh, no, that was my uncle. The owner of St. Olaf's most famous haberdashery. He came up with the slogan, "You don't have to be Amish to look Amish."
You jewelry.
Good night. Good buddy.
No, Rose, it's more than just a friendship ring. It's just that I want my ring on my girl.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Ma, you are not dying.
I am, Dorothy. I had a dream last night, a death dream. Your father spoke to me.
Spoke to you? How?
Do I look like Rich Little? Just listen. I'm sitting in the living room, and the clock strikes 9. Then the bell rings. It's your father in his fedora. He always...
Yeah, that's very funny, Rose. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. I passed this burger joint around the corner. Look like there might be some kids here.
Oh, but Darla, wait a minute, you just got here. Oh, I'd really prefer you to stay.
I planned a special meal for you, David.
Tomorrow. I love leftovers.
Well, what time will you be back?
About that. Every last cent is gone. No mas dinero.
Dorothy.
But I'm your sister, and I'm here for you.
I guess I've just been feeling sorry for myself, thinking I'm all alone, no one loves me.
Blanche, you're wearing my earrings.
I know that.
But when I asked you before where they were, you said you didn't know, and now you're wearing them.
Well, Rose, there could be 2 explanations. Either I was lying or I was wrong about the number of explanations.
Oh, my God! Rose! Rose! Rose, help! Help!
Wait,
Rose!
don't get over there. No, come over here.
What
Stand
was-
back, brother.
what was it?
Brother,
What-
just calm
what-
down. It's all right, it's all right, it's all right. Oh, she's putting it out. There we go.
Oh, and so does Dreyfus. That's why we're taking a walk, because we both really need to go. That's not what I mean. I mean, I'll be walking, Dreyfus will be going. Okay. See you all. Come on, Dreyfus.
Bye-bye.
Boy, I know the prescription for me. One of him every 4 hours.
Is this for me? Oh, it's for...
Bye, all.
Bye, Al.
Bye. Oh, girls, I am so excited. Now that Al's retired, we'll have so much time together.
He's really pretty special to you, isn't he?
Oh, he's more than special. I think I'm falling for him.
Oh, my God, I don't believe it.
What?
Take a look. That's snow. Yeah, it's kind of light and wimpy, but it is snow.
A white Christmas in Miami? Can you beat that?
Oh, this calls for some Christmas music.
Let's go surfing.
Is she gone?
Are you just getting in? Shh. Have you been with Stan all this time?
The car ran out of gas.
Oh, I've used that 1,000 times. Dorothy Zbornak, did you do what I think you did tonight?
No, that's the difference between men and women, I guess. We can do it no matter what. Rose, I adored Molly, my wife. We were married 34 years. Never slept with another woman. I
mean, didn't you leave out some important details about your relationship with Buzz?
No, she did exactly the right thing. Oh, I never tell men about my past.
Why?
Takes too long. Oh, honey, is something the matter?
I just got back from having my teeth worked on.
Oh, what was it? A wisdom tooth?
My dentist touched me. I think he felt my breast.
Oh, George, do you know why I'm going to New York with Jenny? Not just to help her, to be with someone who needs me. Think about it. Think about that. I've got the second half of my life to take care of, and I don't want to do it alone.
Oh, I can't sleep. I just keep lying there, thinking about that look on Mario's face when he heard that he might be deported.
Might be, Dorothy, not will be. Now, maybe after the hearing, the judge will let him stay.
But it's all my fault. I probably got him kicked out of the country. Oh, thank you, Ma. That's very sweet.
Give me $20.
No.
Rose, did I say mother needs a child? I meant roommate. Give me $20.
What for?
Seoul, Korea, 1988, the Olympics. I'd like to be there competing for the USA. Contribute now, and I'll make sure you get a... Not coming till tomorrow.
I know.
Oh, Dorothy, could I please borrow your diamond ring and your pearl necklace and your jade bracelet?
Are you planning to come back?
Sometime tomorrow morning.
Where are you going?
Oh, out to dinner with Jason, the director of our community theater. He's considering me for the role of Lady Macbeth.
Howard, could you get me another champagne, please?
Roger, be a dear and get me one, too.
I haven't seen them anywhere.
Oh, my God, Dorothy, what if he turns out to be some kind of depraved ex-convict who's kidnapped Rose and is dragging her across 7 states on a rampage of violence and destruction unparalleled in the annals of modern crime?
Oh, come on, Ma. I mean, Phil would look pretty stupid doing that by himself.
Rose. Oh, Rose.
Blanche, what's wrong?
I never finished reading this letter from Merrick.
And that must be my socks and underwear coming back from the laundry. That is one of the biggest drawbacks of being without a wife. Chrissy.
Chrissy?
I had to talk to you, Big Stan. Why didn't you return my phone calls?
There's nothing to talk about, Chrissy.
Big Stan.
Becky?
Oh, yeah.
That fettuccine was sensational.
tell you ladies made a great meal.
Jeremy, as long as you're handing out compliments, you haven't said anything about my new outfit.
If you don't mind, I would like to see this, Michael.
You and the rest of Miami. Sorry, the entire engagement is sold out. Michael!
Do you know who that is?
Sure, it's the guy from the Pepsi commercials. Pepsi commercial. None of your business, and that's the truth.
What's the biggest lie you've ever told?
I once told my sister Charmaine that she was left on our doorstep by gypsies.
What?
Well, Blanche, why would you want to do a thing like that?
She annoyed.
What are you laughing at?
I'm sorry, I thought you said I'm Mothra. Giant radioactive insect. Ree!
I didn't, Ma.
Too bad, it was a good impression.
Ma.
Come on, Dorothy, I'm kidding. I read that flyer you brought home.
I mean, it's almost too much for the four of us.
This just makes me so mad. I mean, people like this really need help. Then there are places like Sunny Pastures.
Well, there weren't any sunny pastures in the South, at least not when I was growing up. I remember this one old man, his name was Ben. All he did all day long was passionate and virtually interchangeable.
You know, Rose is right. Every year at this time, you start robbing the crate. Hey, wait a minute. By any chance, does somebody have a birthday coming up?
All right, yes, damn it. It's almost my birthday. And I intend to forget all about...
Find out what it is, or my name isn't Sophia
Petrillo.
Oh, yeah. Maybe the doctor is right. Maybe I do need all 3 pills a day.
Dorothy will never tell her.
Tell her what?
The secret that I don't know.
Pack, we're leaving early.
No, it's important.
Mother, there's nothing to talk about.
Oh, yes, there is. And I should have done it a long time ago. Kirsten, your father wasn't who you thought he was.
I don't think it's necessary.
You know what would make me feel really great?
So, tell me how you're feeling, Bob.
Nervous.
And in a way, I'm going to be the Sophia of that household. And, well, how do you do it?
So, you want to be a Sophia? Okay. Lesson 1, criticism. I think it makes adult children stronger. It also makes them self-conscious, which I think is...
Cuban. But hath not a Cuban eyes? Hath not a Cuban hands? Organs? Dimensions? Senses? Affections? Passions? Fed with the same food? Hurt with the same weapons?
Old as you are and still be in the business. Well, good luck.
I've never felt so good and so cheap in my whole life.
I almost forgot the reason I came out to talk to you. Oh, it's about the banquet.
Oh, now, don't you worry about a thing, Mr. Allen. I love to throw a party. You just leave everything to me.
Well, actually, Blanche, I've decided to leave everything to Dorothy.
You're kidding! Please, there's a natural build to these kind of stories. Sorry. So, finally, the race was underway. I start off slow. I'm cagey, like a panther. But when the time is right, I pounce. The crowd is on its feet. Sophia, Sophia. Keep it on the ground. Then, when they're used to it on the ground, we attack them through the air. I've used the same formula for 60 years of lovemaking. Trust me, it works. Okay, everybody, hit the field. Yeah! You're upset because you can't play, aren't you?
Still could.
Sophia, I forgot to give you this letter.
Oh, from Sicily. A gift from Cousin Vito.
A feather. That's a message of some kind, isn't it?
What are you babbling about?
Don't play dumb with me, Ma. Everything from Sicily. Understand?
Yes, I do. I did a very stupid thing, and it can't be undone. But I'm going to do everything I can to make it up to Kate. I love her. And I promise you that nothing like this will ever happen again.
Good. Good. Because if it does, I will break every bone in your hand.
That. You have another date with Ken. Oh, Sophia, do you believe it?
And I thought my head was spinning from the splash of vino in my lemonade.
Sophia, you don't put wine in your lemonade.
No. You're right, I don't. It was
The book
And
can...
study. Study.
No game Saturday, Billy. I'm sorry. Everybody, I'll see you at practice tomorrow. Thanks a lot, Rose. You just taught a bunch of 8-year-old boys that it's more important to win than to play by the rules.
Big deal.
I still can't say I understand what you're doing, but I do intend to try to respect your decision to do it. I want you to be happy.
I am happy, Blanche.
I know.
So are you telling me you are ready to have a brand new brother-in-law?
And then one night at the country club, possibly during little Mei Ling's coming out party. Dorothy's having the time of her life when she goes to the powder room and she overhears the towel lady telling Mrs. Steinbeck that Dorothy's husband...
One's pinching your bottom. You're a lucky girl, Dorothy. I hate you.
Oh, this is just crazy talk. I think we've only been seeing each other for 3 months. I've never even thought of what it would be like if I were Mrs. Kenneth Whittingham.
Ladies, I think a toast is in order. Here's to the woman of the hour. A woman whose grace and kindness and warmth and concern for others is an inspiration to us all. Here's to Blanche.
And he's mad at her. Think what he's going to say about me.
In every position more than
My position?
Oh, goodness, no. The goddess position. We have our problems, too.
Especially when the goddess is twice the size she used to be.
Vision. Luscious lips, full bosom. And the behind is so round. So firm, you gotta fall down on your knees and cry out that it's a magnificent, regal beauty. I'm a...
Ma's right.
Well, it wasn't there a minute ago. I swear it. How can it be gone 1 minute and back the next?
I think I know. Ma, why are you carrying that phone book? Hi, Rose. What you got there?
Just a little snack. Oh, darn, I forgot some.
Not bad. What is it?
I'm not sure. The pen. Girls, maybe we don't even need to worry about our bodies. At the counseling center, we teach people that changing their dispositions can sometimes be just as effective in making a good impression.
Oh, Rose, if you're thinking of one of those personality-enhancing exercises, you're forgetting we tried that already once, too.
And I'll never try.
Don't you remember?
Lie.
Oh, Ma, come on. Are you saying that you never stretched the truth with me?
Those were harmless lies.
So all first-grade girls wear men's shoes?
I put bows on them, didn't I? You do the best you can.
Unless, of course, the Japanese come up with something. Here you go. Come on, here's his name and number. My God, what handwriting doctors have. I can't even read this, and I just wrote it.
Here it is.
Thank you, Oliver.
How you gonna know it's not chicken soup?
Oh.
Yeah! I ate a tuna sandwich on that plate this afternoon.
Stand I'm never going to forgive you for this. My niece is getting married in the spring. What's her husband going to do?
I bet a gravy boat would work in a pit.
It was our pleasure, Jamie.
See y'all.
Blanche, I love the girls, but they don't seem as old as you said.
It's the lighting.
Charming man.
And so handsome. Oh, as they say in St. All, that transmitter at the McDowell's tonight, there's a great movie on TV.
What is it?
In Cold Blood. It's about this innocent family is brutally murdered.
May I
when they
see that, Rose?
Sure.
We can't kill you here because there are cameras. Now, how did this happen?
Oh, I don't know. They just said they wanted two women who loved each other and slept together.
We do not sleep together.
Yes, you did. Last month when Blanche was having her room repainted. Well, I thought that was such a nice way to go.
Dorothy, if I'm lucky enough to live to be 100, make me a promise.
Oh, I promise, Ma. No surprise party.
No, promise me we can get our own apartment. These two are making me crazy.
Let's Mary Ellen.
Hi, Mary Ellen. You're special.
You're special too. And you know why? Because you're you. And there is nobody else like you in the whole world. Do you understand that?
Only an idiot wouldn't understand that.
Mary Ellen,
The way the fortune it took Daddy a lifetime to build.
Kirsten, it's not that simple.
Just tell me how it happened. How could you go through everything Daddy earned?
I don't know. Bad investments. I guess I got a little greedy. You know, get rich quick scheme.
Blanche,
What's wrong?
ask him.
Stan?
I thought Rob was Bob, and I guess I said something I shouldn't have.
Stan, I'm gonna kill you.
Stan, I'm gonna kill you. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, it's a plate I dropped. I was going to pick it up later.
Oh, Lord. So long since I've been dipped. I can't even remember which end of a geflufen is up.
You got it. Here. Keep the change.
Thank you. We'll be in touch. Listen. How much for the nectarine?
Take it. It's on the house.
Oh, we can't do that. It's against the bylaws.
All right, you can pay me. That's 45 cents.
45 cents for one lousy nectarine?
Hey, that's not his. He had Buddy Klein do it for him.
This is a proxy?
He doesn't mind doing it in his own bed, but there's something about doing it in a public place.
Kind of like sex.
Maybe where you come from.
Dorothy's born at?
Rose!
Well, this is it.
All right, darling, come on, I'll go with you.
Dorothy.
Ma, where have you been?
I always think it's nice when you're in a hospital to walk around and cheer people.
I know you have a date with him tomorrow night. Keep it. I'm sure you'll find he's the same caring, sensitive man you've known all along. My God, it wasn't my confirmation dinner, was it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's all right. I was just leaving. Only I want to say something to you first, Margaret.
What is it, Blanche?
Well, it looks like you and I have more in common than we thought. We both love Big Daddy. We want him to be happy. So welcome to the family.
We're little.
He's not my doctor. He's my friend.
Oh.
Oh, no, Oliver. The bottle, please. Thank you, dear.
Listen, Harry. Thank you. Thank you. I can't tell you what it means to have someone like you believe me.
Give me.
Honey, can you help me with this necklace? Oh, sure. Oh, I'm so nervous. Have you ever given a eulogy?
You mean at a funeral?
No, Rose, at a pie eating contest. I just don't know what I'm going to say.
Well, actually, I was asked to say a few words at Lenny Linderfield.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to join Dorothy and Stanley in blah, 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 followed by rings and into the vows.
Dorothy, I vow to you that my love is pure.
Painting a fresco on the ceiling. It's a bathroom. What do you think I'm doing? What are you writing?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? What is that?
Well, Ma, you have such a great sense of humor, and I can never remember all the funny things you say, so I've decided to keep a journal.
Journal? Who the
Thanks, Bridget packed a delicious meal and drove me to the country for breakfast. Oh, we took a walk, and we picked wildflowers, and we rolled up our pant legs and waded in the creek, and then guess what?
Julie Andrews showed up, you all fed deer from your hand, and sang If I Had a Hammer.
Rose, sounds...
Wait! I'm from the thrift shop. Somebody called about donating some old stuff.
Oh, yeah, right. These boxes over here. Oh, wait a minute. This made-up old thing must be for you, too.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's go celebrate. Do that, Rose. Why do you make up stories?
It wouldn't feel right to live anymore, you know? If a kid dies, it wouldn't feel fair to live.
Sophia, Dorothy's not dying.
How do you know, Rose?
I know.
Oh, now, honey, she's right. I know, too, and I'm a writer.
Now remember, girls, as far as anybody else here is concerned, Jasper DeKimmel is in perfect health.
Right.
I'm surprised Jasper's not here tonight. He never misses one of these auctions.
Well, it's not because he's dying. Once Charlie and I actually did it till the cows came home. Of course, I was wearing a bell.
Of course, hence the nickname Ding Dong.
Hey, you're probably right.
Mike.
Oh, really? Well, back in St. Olaf, nobody could tell us apart. You can imagine all the fun we have playing tricks on our teachers in school.
Which of you brothers has custody of the brain? So, what?
Afternoon, Dorothy. My, don't you look lovely today?
Well, thank you. Oh, and don't you look beautiful, vivacious, exquisite, and, let's see, breathtaking?
Dorothy, you know, at some point I'm going to have to start questioning your sincerity.
How about another game, Dorothy?
No, honey, I don't feel like it. Why don't you play with Michael?
Oh, he's not here.
Where is he?
While you and Sophia were at the market, the kids decided to go out.
What, Michael asked Bridget out?
Well, not exactly, no. I just happened to have some free tickets to the symphony, and they were sitting around here both.
Charlie was the only man she ever slept with.
And you admitted Stan was the only man you ever slept with?
And I admitted my shoe size was really 5.5.
I wish we had more time together. Wait a minute. What are we doing? The flight has been perfectly smooth. There hasn't been... Oh, Frank, come on in. Ma, Frank Nan. Frank, my mother.
Hello, Frank.
Ma, Frank is directing the production of Henny Penny.
Well, not anymore, I'm not. One of the kids in the play came down with the measles. And because the audience is going to be children, too, the entire cast has been quarantined.
Oh, hi, Ma.
Anybody want a lasagna?
I thought you made that for your gentleman friend.
He didn't want it. He said he had lunch already, so I offered to go over to his place tonight and warm it up for supper. He said no.
Sophia, honey, the key is to make a man think you're not interested. I'm kidding. Oh, I love you. You're my family. Listen, we're sticking together no matter what happens.
I don't know. It might be hard to find a place as perfect as this was for the four of us.
Oh, hell, if we did it once, we can do it again. All we need's a little luck. It was luck that brought us together the first time.
What is it?
Well, thanks to you, I'm on the verge of making a very important decision. I'm thinking of leaving the church. Good night.
And a lobster.
Blanche.
Oh, I'm fine. Oh, a wonderful strawberry shake.
Strawberry, I bet that'd go great with a burger.
Ma, you're being a little insensitive, aren't you?
What? We can't learn from history? It was mid-century in a disillusioned Italy. Look to the House of Savoy for leadership. Giuseppe Garibaldi, our courageous leader, and not a bad dresser, thought, let's regain some national pride and jump into this Crimean War thing. Pay me enough to endorse that slime on a shingle.
Ma, this is a nationwide commercial. There is a lot of money involved here.
Sorry, Dorothy, there are two things a Sicilian won't do: lie about pizza and file a tax return. Forget it, Si.
Footsteps and a man's voice, and the alarm went off.
It was Lester. He accidentally set off the alarm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You shot my bones.
I didn't shoot Lester.
I'd rather you shot Lester.
I think I'll pass on the nightcap, Blanche.
Go on home, you old fool.
Come on, give us a hug.
Oh, Trudy, it's so good to see you again. Honey, I want you to meet my roommates, Rose and Blanche.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, Dorothy's told us so much about you.
All good, I hope.
Well, actually,
Sit.
this is just great. I mean, everything this whole night has been nothing but fun.
You really need to get out more, Rose.
Come on, Dorothy, admit you're having fun. It's kind of like being on an adventure.
An adventure? My foot. It's more like a nightmare.
See, the same thing happened in my family once. My cousin Astrid was...
All right. I'll tell you what happened. Picture it. New York City, Christmas, 1955. Francesca Ragusso's annual Christmas bash. Everyone is there, including the neighborhood heartthrob Salvador DeMilo. All the women adore
around the world with him.
Sophia, did Vincenzo really say all that?
Of course not. He's a carpenter. I'm a philosopher. He said he wants everyone out of the garage until the work is completed.
But why?
Because to an old guy with cataracts, you two look like Swedish stewardesses. Country shaved under their arms.
Ma, you told me how much America meant to you, how wonderful America was, how nice it is to be in a country that doesn't care about soccer. That money belongs to America. Ma, you have America's money and you have to give it. Is that it makes no difference at all in her life. It is just a concept. It is not based on reality. That will cheer her up.
Nothing will cheer me up. It has rained on my parade.
Hello. Oh, Dr. Parks, come right in.
Who is that?
The vet.
Dr. Parks, I don't believe you've met Blanche.
Well, no, he has not, because I certainly would remember it if he had. Well, I want to realize the significance of football in the South. I've had men break dates with me to go to football games.
Oh, come on. Nobody's going to kill me over a high school football game.
They killed this fish. Dorothy, please, I'm scared.
All right, Ma. Nothing to be scared about.
Hello, pup.
I'm sorry, Derek.
Oh, that's all right. We British love dogs. It's children we can't stand.
Herring balls?
I'm sorry, Rose. I'm just sorry.
All right, I think I'll just stick around.
What the heck? That car will still be there tomorrow.
Boy, this is depressing. Girls, let's go cruising.
Hey, I know a place where guys wrestle naked in the mud.
He died visiting. That's what you tell her.
Visiting.
Right.
Visiting. That's good. I just can't believe he's dead. I don't think she's home. It rang once.
Rose, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why is your name 3 times larger than ours?
because I'm the one who actually won it. If you ever want to look at it, it'll be in my bedroom.
What are you talking about?
I never heard such a racket.
I thought you were making love.
No, I wasn't. No, it was a nightmare, an awful nightmare, just terrible.
Isn't it interesting how the sounds are the same for awful...
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am?
How would you like to go home for a little while and spend Christmas Eve with your family?
Oh, I'd love to. But listen.
No, if you trust us, we'd be happy to watch the place while you're gone.
Ooh. Can you cook?
Are you black?
Starting Tuesday. And Blanche is busy with her granddaughter, and Rose is... Well, I think a nurse is the way to go.
I don't need a nurse. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
Oh, really? Then why have you been running me ragged doing things for you?
Honestly, it tickles me.
Look, Ma, I'm hiring...
Round. They use real lightning.
Oh, come on, Ma, you're making this up.
Like hell I did. Goodson Todman brought it to the United States, changed a few of the rules, and called it Tattletales. Now count your blessings and go to sleep. Good night.
I smile on this our wedding
Now get some rest, pussycat. Tomorrow could be your last day.
Gee, it's a shame we have to play.
You watch your tongue, Missy.
I'm sorry, Daddy, but that woman is much too young for you. But she's practically my age.
I'm not ashamed to be in love with a younger woman.
Why'd you keep it a secret?
It's not a secret. I didn't think age mattered to you. It doesn't matter to either one of us.
Oh, Daddy, what you're doing is wrong. You're just making a fool of yourself.
Go to a hypnotist. Change your hair color. My wife became a blonde. She's a new woman.
Yes, room service? Hello, this is Rose Nyland, and I'm staying here in your lovely hotel. Well, I think I...